This may be one of the greatest fighting scenes in Power Ranger history. I'm serious. What's up, everybody? B-Mac the Z-Ranger here, and I'm calling all Rangers to welcome you to the Rangers Initiative. And today on the Ranger Initiative, I am going to be reviewing the latest episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers, episode 18, Rewriting History. Now, this episode was pretty action-packed, but before we get into the review, I'd like to point you guys out to that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell so when I drop a video, you guys get it as soon as I put it out. Alright, let's start the review. Let's go. Alright, this episode starts off with the Rangers there at the park and they're looking at dogs. And still, he sees a dog and cats and all these different pets, and he wants a pet. And all the Rangers are telling him, you know, at one point in time in their life, they have pets as well. And I thought it was pretty funny that Devin, he has a cat. He has cheetah powers and he has a cat. Ironic, right? Is it ironic? Is that the word?
Help me! Help me!
So Nate decides to tell him that, hey, if you can take care of a plant for a week, I'll go get you a dog. Even though a dog and a plant are two different things. You can have a plant sit there and it's not gonna do anything, you just gotta water it. A dog, you gotta walk it, pick up its poop, feed it, all these different things. When you just plant, spray some water. Just like that. So with Steel getting the plant, Devin decides to take Steel to go get a plant while the Rangers go back to Grid Battle Force. Now while this is going on, Vargo is presenting his second phase of the plan with the memory pulsator. And I'm sitting here like, what? He has another phase to the plan? There's more? There's more? More! So Vargo tells Evok that the second phase to his plan is to activate the memory pulsator. Now what that's going to do is it's going to erase all the Rangers' memory and as well the people surrounding the city because it's at the news station. And not only will it erase their memories, it will input new memories into everybody around them, including the Rangers and everybody at Grid Battle Force. One particular memory is going to get reintroduced is the fact that Blaze and Roxy actually became the Red and Yellow Ranger instead of Devin and Zoe. So Devin, he's not the Red Ranger anymore, and Zoe is not the Yellow Ranger anymore. And that leads up to the preview where we see Steel trying to convince Devin that he is the Red Ranger and that the reason why the memory pulsator worked on everybody else except Steel is because he's not only human, he's half robot. And while Steel's trying to convince Devin that he's the Red Ranger, Ben and Betty come up and once again, they don't remember Steel or Devin. So it's like, what are you doing on this property? What is that? Communicators? Give me those communicators. So Devin, not knowing he's the Red Ranger, he freely gives up his communicator to Ben and Betty. Then Ben and Betty proceeds to ask for Steel's communicator, and he's like, no, this is mine. So Ben and Betty tries to attack him, and we already see what happens. Steel detaches his arm, he's up tickling Betty and spanking Ben. So yeah, we get to see that, which is, I don't know.
Okay.
So Steel and Devin end up getting away from Ben and Betty, and they're around the corner, then all of a sudden, who shows up? Vargo. Vargo shows up to destroy Steel and Devin, but he realizes that Steel still has his memory, so it didn't work on him. So they begin fighting. And while they're fighting, Devin ends up seeing that Steel needs help, so he ends up helping Steel fight Vargo, even though he knows he's not a Ranger. So he just does it anyway. Now there's another cool part that comes up with this. While Vargo is fighting Steel, Vargo slices the plant in the air and Steel can't catch it, but then Devin ends up running, and guess what happens? He uses his cheetah speed in order to catch the plant. So Devin at this point is like, yo, what was that? And Steel's like, that's your cheetah speed. That's what I'm trying to tell you, you're a Power Ranger. So with that being said, Devin is like, okay, I guess I am a Power Ranger. If it was me, if I start running and all of a sudden I start going really fast like a Flash, oh, okay, I guess I really am a Power Ranger. I'm a Power Ranger now, so that's what I'm gonna do. So Steel ends up telling Devin that, hey, we need to morph. In order for us to morph, we need our wrist communicator. So Devin ends up running back with his cheetah speed to Ben and Betty, take them and bring them back to Steel. While Devin is doing that, Vargo ends up slicing the plant and ends up destroying the plant, and Steel's sad now, which is like, okay, it's a plant. I understand you're trying to take care of a plant before you get a dog, but it's a plant. It's a plant, okay? It's a plant. And with that fight pretty much being over, so Vargo ends up leaving the fight. But before he left, he ends up inadvertently telling Steel and Devin that there's a memory pulsator at the news station on the antenna. So that lets Devin and Steel know, hey, we need to go to the news station to stop the memory pulsator. Now, while this is going on, back at Grid Battle Force, we have Blaze and Roxy posing as the Red and Yellow Ranger, because once again, they erased their memory, so everything's cool with everybody in Grid Battle Force, so they're walking around and everything's good. But they end up telling the other Rangers that, hey, can you go get the transporters and put them in a van while we go get some other stuff over here? So they end up doing that. So while the Rangers are getting the transporters, Blaze and Roxy decide to go in another room and mess with the pods of the real Blaze and Roxy. Because remember, Blaze and Roxy, the evil ones, are avatars of the real Blaze and Roxy who are asleep right now. So Roxy ends up going over there and putting a USB cable inside her machine, and I guess to sabotage it, and she said, we'll see what happens later on. I'm like, what's gonna happen later on? What are y'all up to? But then it switches right back over to Devin and Steel, and they're at the news station, and they found the memory pulsator. Steel tries to shoot it with his blaster. It doesn't work. It has some type of force field over it. So Devin's like, you know what? Let's climb up there and take it out ourselves. So he tries to climb, bam, he gets electrocuted. So now he can't climb. So Steel's like, you know what? I'm half robot. Let me climb up there and disable the memory pulsator. Oh no, please don't kill off Steel. So while Steel's climbing up the tower, Devin decides to go inside the building to find the memory shutoff valve. And he ends up running into the actual director or manager of the news station. He's like, where's the shutoff valve for the station? He tells him where it's at. But before he gets there, guess who he runs into? Vargo again. For some reason, he's just after Devin in this episode. Then Devin tells the director to tell everybody to leave and get out of there so he can handle his business with Vargo one-on-one in the hallway. And not only are we gonna see Devin fight, we actually get to see Devin morph. So I guess Steel taught Devin how to morph even though he lost his memory. And when he morphs, we get to see one of the greatest fight scenes in Power Ranger history. In the hallway, both of them. Now there's a caveat to this, because we know Vargo has 3 beast abilities, but during this time he was running out of more effects. So he only has 1 beast ability, and that 1 beast ability just happens to be cheetah speed. So we got Vargo with cheetah speed, Devin with cheetah speed, fighting in the hallway. And my goodness, what a fight scene this was. Anyway, so while Devin is fighting Vargo in the hallway, Steel manages to get up there and knock out the memory pulsator, but at the same time, it blows him off the antenna onto the ground and ends up shutting down Steel. So once he does that, everyone's memories come back. Devin, his memories come back while he's fighting Vargo, which helps him to defeat Vargo in the most classic Beast style way. It's amazing. Go watch that scene, because man, that Beast cannon and what he did with it, it was amazing. Also, while that's going on, Zoe, Robbie, and Nate, their memories come back while they're in front of Roxy and Blaze about to get the transporters out, and they're about to fight, and Roxy's like, you know what? Hey, we're out of here. Bam! They get out of there, and the transporters go with them. So after all that's said and done, Devin has to take Steel back to Grid Battle Force because Steel is not online right now. He's just offline right now. The only one that can fix him is Nate. But the villains are not done yet. Scrozzle decides to sit down a Gigadrone down there, so the Rangers, Robbie, Devin, and Zoe have to fight this Gigadrone on their own without Nate and Steel. So during this fight, it's a pretty much lackluster fight. But the one thing I can take from this fight is the fact we get to see something new from the Beast X Megazord. He does some type of slash where you see this blue circle go over the Gigadrone and it freezes it there where it can't move, and then once the Rangers they do their finishing move on the Gigadrone, ends up destroying. And I thought that was just amazing. That part alone, you can, even if the Devin scene didn't happen, you can watch it for that part alone, because just seeing a new feature with the Beast X Megazord or a new finishing move or a new power, I thought that was just amazing. It looks so amazing. So they end up handling that Gigadrone very easy. Then it goes back to Grid Battle Force and Nate fixes Steel. He comes back to life, so now Steel's good. And Nate says, you know what? I'm gonna get you a dog because, you know, I know the plant was destroyed, but hey, you're a human being just like this, I'm gonna get you a dog. And I'm like thinking in my mind, and this is before what I'm about to tell you happens, I'm thinking in my head, like, if they get Steel a dog, he can't go around Devin. And sure enough, it goes to the next scene and Devin's just frozen and the dog is licking his face. And so I was like, why isn't Scrozzle, Evox, or Blaze and Roxy noticing this? Because Devin right now, he's the strongest Ranger out of anybody over Nate, Steel, Zoe, and Robbie. He's the strongest Ranger. He's the only one to defeat Vargo by himself, okay? He's just the strongest Ranger. So I would use that to take out Devin. That would just be me if I was a villain. But anyways, Steel has a dog, but he ends up giving the dog away to this little girl because, you know, Steel realizes that he is a Ranger, and as a Ranger, he has so many different responsibilities and he can't show her enough love like a little girl and a mom could. So he's giving it away, so I'm like, good job. Way to go. But the episode is not over. It goes back to Evok, Scrozzle, and Blaze and Roxy. And they have the transporters and also have some spare Morphers. So who knows what's gonna happen with this. Evox is gonna come back sometime soon, and the Ranger's gonna need a substantial upgrade in order to defeat him. I don't know what's gonna happen. And the episode goes off like that. So I was pretty satisfied with this episode. I was more than satisfied because there was a lot of old moments and there was a lot of moments I was like, okay, like the whole smacking of the bus, I was like, okay, whatever. But that old moment though with Devin and then the Beast X Megazord, amazing. And I can't wait for the next episode, and I hope you guys can wait for the next episode because Beast Morphers, Power Rangers Beast Morphers is the thing to watch right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys did, go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell. Also, you see these videos right over here, go and click these videos for more Power Ranger content that I'm putting out every single week. All right? And remember, greatness is within you. Let's break it out together. I'm out. Peace. The Ranger Initiative has already begun.